Hello, Wolf.
Hello. How are you?
You look like you're in a compromising position.
Am I? Have you locked me?
Right,
Is that Nesticle speaking from the grave? Is it? Is it? It is, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm free. I'm free.
You didn't have to do that.
Hey, Nez.
Gage.
Hey, Nez.
It was more entertaining while he was tied up.
Oh, you tie me up.
The heck
We
is
have
fun.
trains. We can set them on the railroad tracks. Make it a rescue mission.
All right.
Help me. Help me. My Penelope pit stop.
Right, give me over to the helicopters. Yep. All righty. Yeah, good turnout tonight.
Yeah,
That's why
could
it's
be
guns
worse.
to make it.
I'm more surprised at this guy showing up. He usually only shows up on a Sunday.
Depends on the shifts.
What do you do? To tie up? You tied up the acting boss and said bye and walked away?
No, it happened to be a day off.
There we go. Alrighty.
In other words, the acting boss is tied up over in the corner with a sock in his mouth.
Alrighty, folks. Welcome to training. Gonna go over some.
Gimpy.
Anyone else want to say hi to Gimpy before I start talking and you interrupt me?
Hi,
If-
Gimpy.
Sorry,
Hey,
Nez.
good Pete.
I just warned you he was coming up behind you.
Well, I know you're showing up. I heard him walking.
At
Alrighty.
least you didn't smell him
Hi,
coming.
Gimpy. Sorry, Nez, go on.
Joffis, go put yourself in a time. Yeah, I know.
You
I-
walked into that one.
Yeah. Alrighty. Anyone else? Give you 5 seconds to say it. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty.
Gimpy!
Gimpy! Hi, Gimpy!
Alright, Joffis, the next people to speak out like that, just teleport them off to the island and Zeus lightning them.
Why would I do that? That's mean.
Okay, I'll do it then.
I'm on the floor. It's not my fault.
Come on, Nez.
Alrighty, folks. Welcome. We're going to go over some basic radio use. Help anyone that's having keybind issues with radios. Best times to use multiple channels. When and if it is necessary to monitor multiple channels as well. Of course, everyone should know how to open up their short-range radio anyways. I'm hoping. Anyone have issues with opening their short-range radio? I see a few people playing with themselves, so I guess that's a no. Okay.
And Nez, I just bumped the message with the pictures of radios
Copy.
in training vids.
Thank you. Alrighty. You all come in as your squad, so you're preset to your squad channel on short range. And it also comes in a set status radio volume. It is in both ears and it is on headphones. Keep it on headphones. The only time it should even come off of use of headphones if you need it on stereo, if there is an issue in the vehicle and everyone needs to hear the comms, but it is a very, very low, rare option to be doing that, and that's usually on long range. Alright, we'll set our channel to 100. Y'all should know how to do that by now. If not, speak up, or forever hold your peace. And if you don't know how to turn down your volume, that little middle antenna at the top, left click, right click will change your volumes. Left click decrease, right click increase. Alrighty. since we're using you have your short range up. Bottom left corner of your short range on your keypad has the parentheses. It's the very last, bottom left corner. You put your cursor over it, it says stereo setting. This is how you change the ears. Put it left, right, or both. You can pick whatever one that works best for you. If you're only using one radio, you can keep it in both ears. If you are on multiple radios, like long-range backpacks, sometimes it's best to put one in one ear and one in the other ear. Especially for like squad leaders and stuff. Long range in one ear, short range in the other ear. Keep them at different volumes so you know which one's more important. Usually in that case, you'll just keep your short range down to 10 so you can ignore the rest of your squad. But that's just my opinion. Hey, leave my girlfriend out of it.
Question.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, Wolf. Question. So people were saying on the, I think it was company chat earlier that I haven't got a long range radio, but they were saying that it's advisable for PLs and SLs to have a lower volume on their SR in one ear. It might have been Grink or whatever. Just wondering about your thoughts on that.
I do prefer that at times, especially when I was squad leading, and I kept the squad lead radio in my right ear down to about like a 60-70% volume, and I kept the long range in my left ear, and that was roughly about 80%, sometimes even at 70, and I would keep them opposite. If you have long range radio, you hear a distinctive clicking sound when you communicate across the long range.
Quick comment on that.
Go ahead.
It's not to do with which radio you're listening on, it's to do with what you're transmitting on.
Yeah.
So if someone's transmitting on a short range on 50, it will sound like a
regular transmission. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I say with long range, I like it for long range communication. It's because of the clicking. Those are there are some that keep short range. And that's usually more of TLs and 3ICs that like to carry.
Because it happens, it's just worth to keep an eye out on.
Yep.
Is it? Sorry, another one. Is it worthwhile for this evening to grab a long range backpack?
If you want to work and learn the keybinds and getting that worked out, you can. It's not necessary.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone has questions so far of the short range?
Yeah.
What's the big on-off button do?
Sorry,
Mike, go ahead.
Do we need to change like the C1 or anything like that?
No,
leave it as is?
channel 1 and just put it as 100 as your channel.
Alright.
If you need to have an extra channel, like those who like to use short range to monitor the other comms, channel 2, you'll be able to change it with the either by number pad if you have it, or with the right bottom right with the pre, up, plus, and minus. You go up to channel. You can go up to channel 2, change it to 50, hit enter.
Check that box.
Say again?
Check that box, it's got radio.
Hit enter, and you have 50. Bottom left corner, second one, the first arrow to the left that points to the left. You click that, it will go to A2. That is your alternate channel. It is telling you it's on channel 2, is your additional channel. Once you have that set, you just go back to channel 1. Unless you need to set your additional channel to a different ear. If you're just using short range, you can set it to right for channel 2 additional, and your left ear is your primary. You can switch either ear. But once you've got that done on the additional channel, make sure you go back to your primary channel, where you see C1 or C2, depending on what you have it set.
Sorry, did you set an alternative there? What number
that was for short range. I was going over how to set it. On short range, if you're going to set it, you press the plus arrow on your bottom right corner. That will change it to your second channel. Type in 50, clear it out, hit enter. Bottom left, that left arrow, click that so you see it says A2. Then you could go to your stereo setting, change it to whatever ear you want. Then go back to channel 1 once you figure the ear you want, and change that if you need to. dial back about doing it through short range. When you change the volume, it changes it for both. So it doesn't just do one channel, it does both channels. So if you're monitoring both, you're going to be at the same volume.
Cool.
I find it...
So, like, when you're transmitting, it only does it through, like, one channel at a time?
It does one, you have a second channel keybind that works for the other channel. For those on short range, want to try to transmit on a district channel, the keybind preset setting for it is your letter T, Tango. Drawback on that, it is also set up for the range finding on laser designators and your MAWs. So if you are monitoring another channel on an additional channel with your short range, do take in consideration if you press T, you start to transmit. So you always best, if you want to monitor, set a new keybind for it. I have mine set for Alt T, so that way I know when I'm transmitting as an alternate channel for short range, I have to press Alt T. Or
Where
Where
do
do
I
you gotta
change
change
that
that?
setting?
That's what
Your all controls, configure, controls, configure add-ons, a little drop-down menu, and then straight down to... They used to be, yeah, straight down to TFA, and you'll have all your channels there, and that'll show all your controls. That'll show everything you've got.
How the hell do you remember all this, Jaffers? I mean,
Muscle memory. I have to go through it and say it.
Yeah, Ron's the same.
do it enough times, telling people, and you...
I play too much armor is the answer.
Yeah.
You're not meant to say yes.
Yes.
But I think it's because I don't repeat it enough. That's why I don't remember. You know.
But yeah, setting it as a second key, you could change it if you need to, but it's always good to keybind your short range alternate channel to something other than just plain T. If you ever seen Hellcat's video when he's running with an alternate channel on his 5.0 with his radio, or 6.0, whatever he's alternating with, you see him with a laser designator or a Moz or a Mattis. He goes to the range, all of a sudden you hear him key up his mic.
Used to.
I did it in the last video. You did that. Might have to check your keybinds again.
Shouldn't do, because I was using the long-range backpack.
See,
That was live.
I just leave it as T and just key up the mic every time I use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's anyone's preference. I just calling out, letting people know they can change it. I have it set so I'd never had that issue of pressing T and all of a sudden I key up and I think someone's trying to transmit. Any questions so far on the short range? How setting it up? Those with a short range that are monitoring possibly a second channel, unless your squad leader tells you to monitor, or the platoon leader asks you to monitor that channel, there is no other need to really be on any other channel except your squad channel. Any questions so far? Alrighty. Those who haven't really used the long-range radio, or have used it but not big familiar with it, if you got one on you, grab one. If you haven't, we'll go over that.
That box got a bunch of them in.
Alright, it looks like everyone's got a long range except parts. That's good.
Yeah.
Just grabbing one to test.
That's fine, parts. If you don't want to grab one, that's okay.
I struggle enough with just a short range, to be honest.
Well, this also...
I don't think I'll be in a position to use a long range.
it also
the only ones I do use are the vehicle ones. And,
well, that's the thing. That's you still will help understand.
Same.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
basically
The
the
long
same thing.
ranges work. The
I'll grab
long
one.
range works the exact same as a vehicle.
And 90% of the vehicles are all the same looking radios to begin with.
Wolf question. Another question. Sorry.
Yep.
So we've set up short range, channel 100, and alternative as 50. I'm just wondering about some. I think some SLs say set your alternative for 6. Well,
whatever your platoon. Yeah, let's use whatever's your platoon, whatever you're going to be communicating for tonight. It's fine if you put it as 50. You can, if you're going to run with you're going to run with the long range radio. You could turn the additional channel on your short range off, but just go by pressing additional channel and set it to its normal channel and go back to 1, so you don't have that screeching in your ear.
Okay.
That would be perfectly fine. Alrighty. Once everyone's all set, we'll open up. The long range is Alt P.
Oh gosh.
Now you get this nice, big, beautiful radio. It's a lot different than storage.
Now I've set Alt T as my alternative transmit.
No, Alt
P.
Right.
Alt P. Alt Piss.
P for Papa.
P for piss off.
If you want to get really fiddly, you can always use the F keys that don't exist.
That's if you turn off that AI menu thing that they have. Yeah, you can.
I don't even use that. How do you turn that off?
I'll talk about that at the end.
Controls and all that. Yeah. All right. Now that you've opened up your long range, you got this beautiful one. Your channel should probably be channel 1, unless you're preset. You might be on channel 65 or 60. That's your platoon setting, and that is based on your slot. Same principle as what it is on the short range. You just highlight the number and you can type it in. Type it in 50. Once you have that, you go to freak and hit set frequency. It will be set in. If you are a squad leader or a platoon leader, and you have to monitor another long range, you have to set additional. That's right below the frequency button, and that is when you can change the second channel to an additional if you need to.
Personally, as a squad lead, shouldn't really ever be listening on 50 if you've got 6.5, etc.
Yeah, it's good to make sure your number 2 channel is set to 50 in the long run.
By default set.
Yeah.
That really depends on who the platoon lead is. Because if the platoon lead is Lord, you tend to spend more time working on than he does walking down the road.
In that case, you just switch over to 50 and say, hey, Lord's dead again.
Yeah, it's quick to change over on the radios.
I lost count how many times I said that one mission. And when I said he's dead again, all I thought I heard was Nez laughing.
That was a me mission. Anyway, keep going, Nez.
Alright, now you got it. The stereo setting is STO. Third row, bottom down, next to back call. That is where you could change the opposite ears if you need to change it into another ear. Left, right, you could do that. Back call is to decrease your volume. Time is to increase your volume for your long range. You can set one to one setting, and you can set the other to the other. A lot of times you have to play it in intermissions if you have to readjust it due to whatever's going on. If you're getting in a firefight, inside a vehicle, helicopter, whatever, you will have to adjust your volume.
For whoever it was who asked, there's the answer.
How'd you clear an additional
Just
channel?
delete the.
Just go to on the radio. Go to that channel where it says A2, whatever it is, A2, and just click on your set additional channel, and it'll clear it out. It'll go back to regular channel.
CA to CH. Yeah. CH standing for channel, CA standing for channel additional.
The same thing as a short range, it's just a little bit different buttons areas.
Okay, so I've got channel, yeah.
This works inside of a vehicle as well. If you're flying, driving, whatsoever. That's just the same principle, same process. A lot of times, if you're a rifleman driving a vehicle, you can hit Alt B and you'll see the option for the long range. That is just because the vehicle's set with it. Not all vehicles have long range radios in them, but they do have majority of them. And coming to testing, we did find out the little Razor vehicle that the special ops use does have it set where you don't see the radio, but if you have long range capability, you jump in, each person can monitor their own platoon channel, which is a pretty nice feature that was in it. That was just find out by mistake. Any questions so far on long range setup?
Where's the on-off button?
There isn't any. Just drop your backpack or throw your radio out. That's the quickest way to turn it off. Or just set it down.
The guy that keeps talking.
And you start to hot mic, then you just yell at the person hot micing. If they don't turn it off, just shoot them in the head. That usually turns it off.
If someone does say you're hot micing, all you have to do is key up and key down.
Yep.
So just key up and let go, and it'll get rid of the issue.
Any questions so far? Excellent. Alright, long range is for your command use. Platoon net, command up to Spartan, or direct to Overlord if needed. No one should necessarily need a straight shot to Overlord. They need to pass it up to chain of command. But if you are a squad leader or in the squad lead position, you send it up to either Spartan. If Spartan is down, you just call out Overlord on 5-0. Overlord is listening, and they will respond. 5-5 is usually the back channel for Overlord, but that is for back comms between OC and Overlord, which we barely use at times. For those who are flying, usually it's set for, as Hermes, is 7-5 if I'm correct.
70, but 7.5 is CD's around.
Oh, that's what was in something
Yeah.
Shepard posted, but we used to have Kraken, that's why it was 7-0 for Kraken and 7-5 for. But anyways, they can set theirs to 7-0, 7-5, any of that number range. That's if they're going to need to communicate between themselves from a long distance, and pilots will probably have to have an additional long range to communicate with someone on the ground, usually a JTAC or whoever's in charge of their flight. Usually might be Spartan, or it might be a platoon leader. Very rarely, you have to be too far away where you can't use your short range. So, mission dependent for those who are flying. Be prepared to have 2 long range channels.
Question.
Yes, parts.
Well, it's aimed at Space Chef, actually. Space Chef, how do you cope with that? Flying and operating 2 radios? That must be a bit of a mission.
Sorry, say again.
Because you're a pilot, and do you cope well with that? Flying, and because I see the way you fly, it's amazing. You're flying and you're on 2, you can be on 2 channels at the same time, yeah?
Yep.
Wow.
3 sometimes.
3. Of course, yeah, short range as well.
Well, you better have enough buttons on the HOTAS to do that.
Or be a superior keyboard pilot. Woo.
Yeah.
Keyboard warrior, I heard you.
I don't get my stick out for anything.
No, that's what she said? Okay. Anyways. Any questions so
If you
far?
never push it away.
Anything come up from leadership positions, Space, Hellcat, Gimpy? Anyone? You guys have anything you want to add? No? Alrighty.
Well, just one, and it's aimed at parts, really. A bit of advice. Use as few radio channels as you can get away with in the mission. It makes your life far simpler.
I only ever have short range, mate. And I struggle with that.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, I mean, like, trying to stay connected to TeamSpeak sometimes is a bit of a problem.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm always hearing people, you've disconnected from this channel.
Yeah, well,
multiple times.
That's why I'd hate to be on long range, because you know they'll be calling out for you, and you've had to come out of armor. You know, you had to load up within TeamSpeak again, then come back in.
Just one small one, because it's happened in the past. Sometimes, yeah, we let guys monitor platoon net, but whatever you do, don't act on the call,
Exactly.
not until your squad leader tells you.
Yeah, any channel you're monitoring, regardless if it's platoon, you end up monitoring 5-0, do not react to it. If your squad leader is not reacting, it doesn't seem like they're acknowledging anything, call out to them, say, hey, did you hear that on the long range? Did you hear that commission? It gives them to know that someone else was monitoring as well. If they say, no, they didn't hear it, they will need to call up and get the orders again. But don't ever act on it, because the moment you start acting on it, you take off and you get OC and us be sitting there like, why the fuck you leaving without us telling you to go? We're just giving you where we're generally going. We have not yet told you to move out.
Assume your PLs have no idea what sort of orders they're giving, because half the time they have no idea what sort of orders they're giving.
Yep. A lot of times the orders coming down is a general overall, I want you guys to move here. Now, after the platoon gives that order, squad lead is going to take a look at the map where they got to go to and figure the best course of action for the squad, and then act on it once given the orders.
Sometimes the squad lead needs to let command know that, hey, we need 90 seconds to finish medicing up before we can move efficiently.
Yep. If you're medicaling, they need to tell them. If you're gearing up, let them know. Sometimes as PLs, we are being told to push you out. We're getting told from above to move you faster. So sometimes we just can't see everything on the battlefield. That's why your squad leads are there. There are eyes and ears in the squads to let us know what's going on. And a lot of times, Yep.
So for the long range, what is like the main channel that it usually is on?
It will be set to your platoon.
Squad.
It depends on your position in your squad. Your basic rifleman, you will never have a long-range radio. It's for squad leaders, TLs, and platoons and higher up. It's the leadership position that should have long range. And my girlfriend keeps showing up.
Anyway, just wondered.
At least they haven't said to butt you along.
The big thing about long-range backpacks is they are a lot heavier and a lot smaller than other backpacks. So if everyone's running around with a long-range backpack so they can go listen on 5-0, you lose all your space for your AT, you lose all space for your GLs, for your ammo, for your machine guns, etc.
You're not going to tell me
Two lines explosives. Yeah, it's...
Also, you can listen to every frequency on your short range. It's just that if they are too far away, you won't hear it. But you can if you really
actually,
want to push it.
Actually, you will receive it the same.
If they are far away, go ahead.
The way it'll work is it's based off of the transmitter. So, say I've got a long-range backpack, I'll always be transmitting my message to anyone within range of me. But just because you're on a bigger backpack doesn't mean you can hear further. It's about what's sending out that signal. So, in general, short range, the one that we use is about 5 kilometers.
5 kilometers, yep.
The long ranges are around
15. Yeah, 15 to 40.
Short ranges are 2 kilometers and long ranges are 20.
Nope.
2 kilometers is so.
That 2 kilometers, there is a radio in there that is just 2 kilometers, but the ones we particularly use, the 152, is 5 kilometers. And it does work that if you are in a mountainous area and you're 3 kilometers away and you're on the other side of a hill, you will start to hear the transmission really bad.
Have that turned off.
You do again? Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you will, after you get through past your 5 kilometers, you will start to lose signal. That's where we could drop in towers that will boost it. That helps out. It has helped out missions in the past.
Oh no, we do have it turned on. Never mind. Ignore me.
I was gonna say it's worked in the past and it works beautifully. Where I had to drop towers just to help out.
Oh, you mean like the SOG missions we were doing, where we were having to build towers to get to range?
That's because they've got short. Those radios are just short.
They were designed for that time period to be short.
Well, I thinking about it, 10 mile now, you're talking what? Couple thousand kilometers?
Anyways, any questions so far? Alright, does anyone want to start practicing with their long-range radios? If you do, keep them on, but if you do not want to work with long-range radios, go ahead and change out your backpacks. Not everyone just get up and run at the same time. Just think about it. Hey, Hellcat, why don't you say hi to my girlfriend behind me?
I've seen her.
She's cute.
She's got lovely udders. Lovely pair of udders.
Is that Nancy?
Oh, this is Billy. Billie Jean, she's going to make your day. Not my love.
Beginning to regret spawning that in for you, Naz.
I know.
Yeah.
You might see me off in the corner having fun. It's been a lonely day.
Nice. Were you intending to go through radio call procedures?
We can for the short range. Basic with the short range, we can start doing that. But I figured is who are not comfortable having a long range could get rid of it now. Because it's going to be the same process even with the long range. It's going to be basically the same process.
It's over and over and over again.
That microphone looks like a bad mustache.
You just have a bad mustache on.
Also, if it's a possibility, I'd like to practice pilot comms.
It's more of a
If
go-to.
you need like a transport pilot or something.
That's what we have. Gimpy and
using long range.
Full flavor.
Me and Gimpy are planning on being an attack healer if you want to grab a
Yeah,
transport.
I can do the transport instead.
Yeah.
Just
I'll get 'em set up.
piloting in general comms. That's
Yeah.
what I'll try.
yeah, we'll cover that.
In that case, do we have someone who wants to be a JTAC of some sort?
Space, would you want to do that? You have you have good knowledge of the aircraft, so you could help these guys with communications to the aircraft.
Thought I'd be just boots on the ground tonight.
Oh, you want the boots on the ground? Okay.
Well, you can help. You can get next to somebody and help them, J-tacking. At least. I
I was going to say JTACking, not piloting. Me and Gimpy, Gimpy wants to do some piloting, and Zoid does as well.
I got no problem.
Because one thing we don't get a chance to really practice is pilot comms.
Just like comms for pilots.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be fine just being on the ground and doing comms, but it'll be
I
difficult.
know we don't. That's why I'm still not a pilot.
Let's have someone else take up the role of JTAC. It's good practice.
I mean, I would take it, but I have no idea what it requires.
All it is relaying messages, really.
Not really. As a
JTAC,
JTAC, you're the one who is ultimately deciding where the attacks are happening, where you want the pilots landing within reason.
I don't think we need that
Question?
for today.
No, but it's good practice. That's a big one. Parts.
What is that? JTAC? What does that mean?
Joint Tactical Air Commander.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's the person who's like controlling the air. It's basically like a forward air traffic controller for in combat.
Yeah, basically,
Gotcha.
it's the one who's calling Nez, going, "Hey, I need that 810 over here."
Well, no. Your squad leader will go, okay, oh shit, we're being murdered, there's tanks over there, oh shit, we're gonna die. They go call up to 50. Hey, we need support, we're being fucked by a shit ton of things. That fact then goes, okay, goes over to talk to the pilots. Hey pilot, I need this over here, come in from this place, go that way. That type of stuff. All the squad
Are you
leaders
going to be in my gunner's seat?
That was the plan.
Well, you might as well JTAC from it.
Well, no, because I can, but at the same point, that's a bit cheaty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, JTACs basically will have an understanding of what the aircrafts are loaded out with to complete the mission on the ground for the ground team. they'll have direct communication straight to all the aircrafts in the sky. And by command, we'll give them, we need air support on that position. They'll get the position, get it marked on the map as accurate as they possibly can. Once it's marked, they call it in, tell them what the vehicle. Hey, we got an MBT in the open southeast, marked on the map as target 1 Alpha. Destroy it.
Oh yeah, and don't ever use quick coordinates.
Yeah, because sometimes if we're in Zeus, it doesn't help us. If we're trying to do multi.
Not even just being in Zeus. If you scroll in on your maps, each grid reference gives you a 100 by 100 box. Tanks are a lot smaller than 100 meters wide.
Yeah, we used to have to go, oh, it's a keypad number 9, but that's still, you're still in a small, you got still a large area.
Keypads bring that to 33 by 33 meters, so still not very good.
And it, depending on the maps,
especially
too.
when it's danger close.
Yep. And then depending on the map, too, your grid coordinates are screwed up. Fallujah is like...
For anyone that doesn't understand what we say when we're saying keypad, if you... Imagine you've got a Nokia in your hand. Going from bottom left... In fact, no, not a Nokia in your hand, because it's the other way around. The keypad on your computer. With 1 being bottom left, going across to 2 in the middle bottom, 3 bottom right, 4 middle left, etc., all the way up to 9. I'll draw it on map. That makes a lot more sense to do it that way.
It'd be really precise if we had 1 grid step down.
I kind of put one up in the northeast corner.
I'm doing one in the northwest.
You could do double keypad, but that'd be fucking awful.
I have done that before, double keypad.
But generally, JTAC, as long as they're on the same page as the pilots, especially attack choppers or aircraft, as long as they know what they're telling them, we got a main battle tank at marker this, and they can look at their map, get it marked as they're coming in. Now they're specifically looking for that main battle tank. You got to make sure you know the difference between a BTR and a BRDM. Because if you call in an airstrike on a BDRM, you're just wasting ammo. BTR, if it's an 80 Alpha, you might be wasting ammo, but it all depends on the situation. If you're pinned down taking mass cas, yeah, airstrike it.
It's worth a few rockets.
Yeah, just a chain
and
gun.
A BRDM can be shot by 5.56 and die. Please do not call a Hellfire on it.
Remember, BRDM is 4 wheels, not 8.
Can't you maybe call just mounted fire then on it? Just a gun instead of a rocket?
You can, but at the same time...
You're still wasting...
I've seen people waste javelins on BRDMs.
And it's wasting a chain gun.
Javelins on technicals is the best.
That's what limited the AT in my mission.
I know.
A 50 cal would take out the BDM anyway, take out the driver and whatever.
A 7.62 will.
5.56.
Yeah.
Basically, to take out a BRDM is what you can carry into the battlefield, except for AT sticks. That you do not want to use. If you have a rifle, you can take it out. You got a machine gun, you can take it out. DMR rifle, you can take it out. A whole squad could stop a BRDM. It was really well done on Tuesday's mission from Apollo. They stopped 2 BRDMs at the beginning, and they stopped 3 of them coming into the compound at the end, just using their weapons they had. They didn't use AT sticks at them.
Sweet. So that's 5 vehicles. Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5 AT saved. Wow.
A lot of people tried to get in that gate and they did not have a good time.
Well, we sure could have used some of you guys over at Arcade.
Oh, that's the BRDM, which you tried to
By
spawn
the
back
time
there.
the smoke cleared and we realized we needed the help, they were like from us to the APC order. It was like, oh shit.
Right, for anyone who doesn't know, that thing is a BRDM. Oh no, it's coming at me from front on. I've set it to... There are guys inside of it. They're currently set to passive hold fire. I've got a 5.56 weapon.
Oh yeah, there's 2 people taking damage.
That's front on with a 5.56. We have actually killed the driver, the commander. The only guy that was left was the gunner who just dismounted. BRDMs are not scary. They are as scared of you as you are of it.
The BTR on the other hand. Yeah.
All right. Any questions with comms?
Standing in front of the gun.
Just one comment, Nez.
Go ahead.
Right. Now, I hear this quite a lot. Now, I'm pretty sure most people know, but the radio call of break is an important one. Now, we all talk on squad nets, we keep cohesion and morale and chatter. If you hear break, shut the fuck up. It means somebody has got to say something very important. Too often I hear break, and there's still a shitload of radio chatter.
Yeah. And don't just say break, because you want to make a joke.
Yeah, if you're calling in break, you have something very important. You just want to play break and just try to get something that's already been obviously pointed out, and you're trying to call it up. You're just wasting time for other stuff that'd be important. So think about it if you're going to need break. If a main battle tank comes around the corner and your communication, you call break, main battle tank on field or in sight. That's called for. But if you're saying break, there's a technical and that's already been marked on map by 3 different squads, you're just wasting the channel.
Wolf, question long-range radios.
Go ahead, Wolf.
How do you transmit on your alternative?
Control T. It's already pre-bind. Control T. Control caps is to transmit on the main channel. Control T is the alternate.
Cool. Or control caps lock.
Yep, control caps lock on your primary. Yep.
Yep.
Also, the biggest, key important, one of the words you do not say unless you're calling in a strike. Never say repeat when someone's transmitted a message to you. How many times we've heard it? A squad leader or someone gets out an order and someone goes, repeat. It's tempting just to drop a mortar strike right on their heads. Because that's all it means. You repeating that last fire mission. So unless you're calling in a fire strike from a mortar position or artillery guns, don't say repeat. Say again or transmit last. That is the only 2 you should be saying. That will inform them they need to say their last transmission again.
I've been waiting for you to actually use that mortar strike on people when they say repeat.
I'm going to do a 150.
He just said it.
The only time it should apply is if you do have a friendly artillery asset or a friendly air asset. If you don't, then that's just being spiteful. But I have seen it happen where we had a mortar, a squad called repeat, and they almost got wiped.
You just said it.
I'm not on radio. I'm talking in person.
Yeah, it's not on radio.
Well,
if the mortar can hear me, it can't hit me.
Well,
Jehovah.
Well, I'm to that point where if a squad if someone that knows better than not say it, it's just continuously saying repeat, I'm dropping a 155 round into their position.
That's just spiteful Zeusing.
They should know better by now.
Repeat.
Oh no.
You two could have a spiteful Zeus off though.
I would always win.
Say again.
Yep, say again's fine.
Yep.
Or use your man as pardon.
Resend last.
Pardon means I just got away with
that.
Your
hot mic in.
I don't know why it does that. I'm so sorry.
Or you're talking to someone and they're saying something that comes out bad, and you just say you came in stupid and broken. That's another way to put it a different way as well.
Well, you can if you hear a message on the radio and it's just a garbled bunch of static, just last caller broken or just broken. Because if you can't hear them, there's a very high chance they cannot hear you either. So going on about, sorry, I didn't hear what your last message was, can you please say again that message? Just broken. One word, nice and short, gets through most of the time.
Any questions?
Sometimes I use it and I thought, no, yeah, hide that for doing it.
It's just another one, and it's basically the use of the word contact. Now, everybody does it. They see an enemy, they call contact, which is correct. Contact means you are being shot at. If you see an enemy, you would call and say enemy seen or eyes on enemy or eyes on ground troops. Contact really is when you're under fire.
Yeah. Or eyes on target.
Where you
make eyes
contact.
On target's fine. Eyes on foot mobiles.
Movement detected. Movement
There's
detected.
a person over there.
Yeah, movement
Tally is only for if someone has called you onto a target. And that's why Cap uses it wrong a lot. Cap just says, oh, I tally a bandit over there. No. No, you tally something that someone's told you. So if I say, take a look southwest, got 2 enemies out there, you could then just say, tally, roger, eyes on, etc. You don't go, I tally 2 guys out there. You sound like some old British World War II pilot from a film.
Chocks away, Ginger.
And it is really pilot speak. It's not ground pounder speak.
I'll tell you, something gets me into the office a lot. Playing SOG, you'll hear these guys call out Broken Arrow.
God.
Broken Arrow is the loss of a nuclear weapon.
Not back that time, it wasn't.
Being overrun. Yes, even back then it was lost of a nuclear weapon.
Back then, during Vietnam, it was originally used for a friendly position being overrun by the enemy before they decided to change it for nuclear distress.
It changed halfway through the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
Which is why they both get used.
It was in the beginning of Vietnam where it was changed to prairie fire.
I find it hard to take anyone seriously that's got 2 bipods on the same gun.
Yeah, I was going to point that out.
2 what?
Because only one of them actually works.
Yeah, fair point.
Anyway, Nez, what are we doing?
Any other questions before we start moving out doing some stuff?
While you're down there, mate.
How do I turn off Nez? It's been making loads of noise.
Repeat, Jarvis! Repeat!
Because I'm very close to Nez.
What is the range of a lightning bolt?
Everyone in about this range right next to me is going to get hit.
Joe. Cool. Come on, everybody. Clap your hands.
Alrighty.
I'll stand right here.
Let's twist again. Come on.
Sloyd over here is like, I'm surrendering. I'm not doing anything. Alrighty. We got some pilots.
That made me jump there, dude. Jeez.
Sorry, I had a spicy dinner.
I thought it was outside you.
Alright, so what choppers we have tonight? What are we going to be using?
Choppers? Hind.
Why have you got the iHads then? The iHads is for the Apache.
It's just a fucking helmet, Jack.
Okay, well I'll be FAC then, because I thought we were doing an Apache.
Oh!
You saw that?
I thought you changed your mind seeing as you took the iHads.
I changed my helmet based.
Joined your channel. Doesn't Hind need 2 pilots also?
It all depends on the particular one.
I will not fire that Russian crap.
It's fine. I've got it all worked out for driver bombs anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got a Russian piece of junk, and what is the other aircraft we're going to be flying with?
Zoid, what do you want?
Anything you need. If it's transport, I'll take it.
Which transport?
You want with Blackhawk?
Alright. I was going to say, there's a Blackhawk spawned.
The Bell H146.
The
CH1?
Space.
It depends on the one. It's 8.
Blackhawk loaded.
What about the Merlin? Merlin's a nice big one.
Merlin's a brick.
Blackhawk has... Go with Blackhawk.
No, you can put all
if it doesn't have enough space, we'll go with Merlin.
Or missiles.
You wait 6, you'll have enough space.
That has about 8. Yeah, not enough. We have 11. Plus. 12 total.
60's got 14.
We have one spawned in. It's got enough space for us.
Yeah.
They're out on the ramp.
Copy that. Alright. Let's head out to the front of the building.
Are we all hopping in, yeah? Non-radio people as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we're going out to ride.
For long range, it's going to be just 5-0.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pilots for long range 7-0.
Oh, you want 7-0?
Because I'm spiteful. Pilots go on 7-0.
Should we have the front range?
Who's running as quote-unquote OC?
I can if you need. We can do that.
Wait, who's running Zeus?
That's the thing. We don't have anything put down yet.
Now that we've run all the way out
In
here...
that case, what short range Nez?
Well, The squads are going to be on 100. I can be on 111. I can be on 1111.
In fact, I'll just stand. I
stand
just
next
need
to
to be
me.
stood near.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do with some like low-level practice doing the Zeusy stuff, if you don't mind, gentlemen.
Yeah, no problem. Give me a sec.
That's why I've got the LR radio, just so I can...
I didn't say anyone can mount in the chopper yet. Let me get Wolf some Zeus perms.
Because I think what I really need to... I mean, I saw your vid the other day, mate. You did marvellously well. But
Gimpy, hop out a second.
you had a lot to do. And I thought... And that was me just being a buckfoot rifleman.
Question, who's leading?
That'll be me.
How about sec you booked?
I'll be there, yeah.
Holy smokies. Chopper didn't want to stay. Alright.
Why has the hind got a gun on the flipping thingy and not a gun on the side of it?
Do you want the other hind?
Yeah. I want the hind.
Did you not realise?
He wants the B hind, not the A hind.
Is it this? No, it's
okay.
That one, 'cause I have. Yeah, that's my bad.
That was very high, isn't it?
What?
That was kaboom.
You gotta watch this
Is
stuff
this the
on
one? Yeah,
Sounds
it's.
good. Yeah.
What pylons?
Those are fine, unless you can put anything.
Spawn it out of enemy, and it's not.
I need to change it. I need to change it either way.
If you can put something unguided on the tips, that's good.
I don't think I can, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think the untips once you can. Alright.
What do you want? Just a bunch of rockets.
Everyone else over here, let Gimpy and Jaffa steal the chopper.
Are we mounting yet?
No. Sledge over here. Alright. While we're going to use the comms, using comms, we're also going to be practicing proper entering and exiting of choppers. We haven't done it in a long time. For a while. We have usually
over to the other helicopter.
a 30-second window from the time the chopper touches down to everyone is getting in, last person on, and the chopper takes off. We need to cover this again. So it's the best way we can use the radios to call the chopper in and out while we're doing stuff on the ground before we put a little mini mission together. Everyone okay with that?
Sure.
Okay.
That's cool.
Alright, Soy, you're gonna be Hermes 1.
Copy.
Hermes 1 copies.
Gimpy, fucking get over here. Zoid, if you can create a new group and name it Hermes 2 for Hermes 1 for me.
Gotcha.
Gimpy, you're gonna be Hermes 2.
Why am I Hermes? I should be Sierra.
Alright, you can be Sierra if you want. Sierra 1. Just make yourself a group and make sure that's the thing so Japhas can communicate with you on that.
If you can, Gimpy.
I can, yeah.
What call sign did you say?
Sierra.
1-1.
I'm fairly sure it's Jupiter and actually cast healers for us, but sure.
That is changes. Reaper, Sierra.
Reaper is fixed wing.
Yeah, and Sierra
was
supposedly the little rotors. It's always been in the op orders from. Yeah.
It was Jupiter a while ago, so yeah.
You're
Jupiter 1-1. You're Jupiter 1-1. Not everything in that handbook is right.
Everything gets passed on. Well, it goes from Shepard says one thing, it gets told another thing, then it gets put down a different way, and it's... Alright. We just know Hermes 1 Zoid will be the transport. Since Japhas is going to be doing JTech, Japhas will be communicating to both. So Japhas knows who's who.
I can be a backup transport if something goes to shit, because there's quite a lot of seats in that.
Pilot's on 70.
Already on.
Alrighty. So, we're going to bound up into the Blackhawk, and we're going to fly around the base, come in, land on the chopper, land on the ground from the chopper. We'll dismount and do a 360. I want to see how well everyone can do a 360 from around a chopper.
Where did you say where it is?
Yeah, circle around the airfield and come back and land.
Okay.
Alright. Zoe, get in your chopper.
Just one last question. Kafas, you are JTAC or TAC-P or FAC? Which one?
Call sign is technically Triton. I imagine
Say
that's
again?
not what it says in the manual. Triton.
Triton, gotcha.
Triton, yeah.
Yeah. Like Titan, but someone put an R in it for some reason.
Great.
Question?
The lamer version.
Yes, Bart.
Did the remainder just stay as they are or into a group?
We need a group.
Into a group.
Get yourselves into a group, yep. Zoe, if you can, get in your chopper.
Go.
Alright, everyone's set into groups.
Name Charlie.
Alright, so who's gonna be the
7-0 foot.
who's gonna be the ground leader? Hellcat, you want to lead them tonight?
Nope. I've got enough leading to do between now and bloody January.
Wolf! That's true. Anyone? Someone going to take command of the ground team?
And Hellcat got their long range up.
Yeah, I'm doing Spartan stuff. Spartan Zeusy stuff for Friday.
Not Friday, because I'm not running this Friday.
And it's Loki and... yeah.
Loki will be wanting to Zeus because it's spooky stuff.
Yeah, I need the practice.
Hellcat looks like you're the only one with the long range.
I get stuffed.
Oh!
I
Anyone?
can drop the long range backpack.
I mean, Sledge had a long range, it just
Hey,
disappeared though.
it's bloody ground to air. I know dick about that. But you do.
I mean, no, as one person, so we're saying squad leader or like an actual Spartan, not Overlord Spartan. Is that what you're after?
It could be an actual Spartan or just a team leader, someone to run the ground.
I need a squad leader. Who's squad leader?
Big one.
What are you doing, Space?
Sorry?
Are you squad lead, Space?
Nope.
Sledge?
Job, I didn't do this yet.
Yes, I still have a long range on. Doesn't look like I got.
Yeah. That carry-all's a long range backpack.
Alrighty, make you guys self a group there, Sledge.
So is Spartan just going to be Yunez?
Yeah, with Wolf's going to be next to me building stuff for a mission, walking them through.
Okay, in that case, I'm just going to follow along with in the squad.
Yep, go ahead. Alright, once everyone's set, good. Alright. Everyone mount up in the chopper.
Pilots, get in your helicopters.
So it's already in his.
Do you want me to create a Spartan group?
I'll get it.
Hey, Zoid.
Hey, Zoid.
Alright, Space Gun and Hellcat.
Earplugs would be good about now. Yeah, stay crouch. Alright. I'm gonna need you to put a map marker down. I don't care what kind you want to do. Put it somewhere on the middle of the grass between the two, the runway and the taxi runway. Yeah.
Yeah, you go red.
Alright, Wolf, I just need you to put a marker down on the map in the middle of the field from us. Between the two runways. That way they'll have a spot to land. If they're practicing. Excellent. All right.
Should be in global.
Triton, Spartan.
Spartan, send it.
Roger. Do a complete circuit around the airfield and come in and land at LZ Alpha.
Copy, understood. Just dealing with some technical troubleshooting.
Copy that. Alright, I'm gonna walk out to that marker.
Yep. I take it 111 is our alternative then.
I'm actually on 105. I changed it to 105 for us to be on short range.
Copy.
Triton, Spartan.
Send it.
Inform when you're inbound to LZ. I will pot smoke.
Copy, inbound, 1 mic.
Roger. Green smoke near the LZ marker. Not exactly the best. I'm further back, but the whole point of it. We pop smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole point of this is comms between JTAC, everyone listening, dropping out. Hopefully they come in and land pretty good.
Spartan, Triton.
Go for Spartan.
We spalling down or you want us going back out?
Roger. Mount back up and hold position southeast of the airfield.
Copy that.
No, I'm good. They'll fly out somewhere southeast and hold. I want to watch and see how they take off.
Gained a lot of altitude, haven't we? But yeah, it's unopposed, so I suppose they can.
Yeah, yep.
Take it, then next time we go round, drop some enemy or something.
Well, we'll do this, but I need you to build a. You gotta. Oh, they got some markers out there. Okay. Find a spot. Use that little small island down to the south of us. That one that sticks out near Zorro's Bay, just south of Zorro's Bay. Sledge has a weird marker on it.
Spartan, Triton.
Go for Spartan.
Be advised, we have 1x packs that remounted.
Roger that. Call your chopper back. Remount up on the chopper.
Copy that. Is that remount everyone into the helicopters, or just...
Roger, yeah. Remount everyone that's on the ground.
Copy.
Alright, yeah, you see that? You see what the island I'm talking about?
So Slade just put a marker of 124. So
Yeah, I don't know why, but we could delete that. But that island, put an LZ somewhere, and just drop some guys, light skinned guys, kind of like Ardisian tribal guys, some technicals, BRDM stuff. Yeah, anywhere in that island, we'll do some fun.
I call it LZ Bravo.
Copy that.
Just gonna Zeus.
Go ahead.
Meat bags, Spartan.
Go for Spartan.
Maybe eyes on ink. Helos, blue smoke.
Copy that.
Meatbags Triton, inbound 1 mic.
Top of that Triton, blue smoke on brown.
Good job, parts.
How close do you want these enemy?
They don't have to be too close. They can be small groups of guys together. Some groups spread out. Nothing heavy. No A. Yeah, it's no AAs, but they can have some technicals stuff. So.
Did you have a preference for enemy troops?
Ardisian army is pretty good. They're pretty well used.
Spartan Triton.
Go for Spartan.
Spartan, what are your next orders?
Roger, try and be advised. Need you to fly out to marker A Alpha 3 and hold position for further orders.
Copy, be advised, Alpha 1 through 4 are being used as just a holding pattern, that's all.
Roger that. This worked out just all in the marker. They can use that holding pattern. Alright, I'm just going to be shooting off some random rounds, and I'm going to put a scenario to act like I need them to come in and secure my position. Just so you know, so you don't get freaked out.
Because I'm doing stuff.
Yeah, and I'm taking my suppressor off. Oh, come on, I said suppressor off. Oh, but actually, no inventory space. Alright, let me bend over and shove it up my ass. Don't need that, and don't need that, and I don't need that. So yeah. You know what? You can come on. No, keep that in there. I might need it. Don't need that right now. So yeah. Triton, Spartan.
Send it.
Simulation. I am under enemy attack. I need your support. I need guys on the ground at my location.
Copy that.
That they ain't even going to hear it, but when they start to come in, they'll hear gunfire. They don't know where it's coming from. Build this trench, build this trench. Triton Spartan, I pop green smoke at my location.
Copy green smoke. What support do you require?
Need ground force. Got enemies and scattered out throughout the base, firing on my position.
In fact, I'll take one of the team.
Meatbag Spartan.
Go Spartan.
Taking enemy fire from the solar towers. Push out to the solar towers.
Copy that.
I need to change up my gear. This is just a basic gear I had.
Did you actually fire anything? I didn't hear.
I fired a few rounds, yeah, but I was just shooting in that direction. Meatbag Spartan.
Cover me back.
Status on the solar towers?
Any guys pretty well, you have no visual.
Copy that. Meatbag Spartan. Go clear the southwest tower.
Cover that.
Jupiter Triton. Be advised, those contacts are from just below your location. Solar towers to the southeast of the airport. Currently have stop signs for
Cover me back, yeah. You got any visual southwest towers, what we were told?
Negative at this time.
Give them a little bit of legwork. How's your build coming?
Yeah, not bad.
Let me know when you think you got enough down for them to do stuff.
There's enough down. I'm just adding stuff now, like helo route, approach
Okay.
direction.
Well, helo route be
There's only a few enemy. I can spawn more, obviously, from the woods and stuff.
Helo route will be based on the pilot, his call, how he wants to approach it. But it's at least that gives him something to build. Yeah. During mission, you can build a route if you have a plan, like if you know certain things that would be the safest route. But for now, for tonight's training, give him something to do.
Okay.
I'm making him go climb a tower for no reason, so. It will buy you time to build, and give me time to think of what I need to do. So, you have it all over the island or just around that LZ area?
Just south of the LZ Bravo, southwest.
Okay, cool. Towards those wind turbines, okay?
Yeah, there's only a few. There's enough of them. There's not many of them, so.
Good.
Couple of X, but I can spawn more, obviously, in dead ground behind them.
Yeah, because we got to get something we got to give him Gimpy something to shoot with, so he doesn't feel lonely.
Yeah, I'll put some more in and around the. I'll put some Gimpy targets in around the south of the windmills. Then.
There you go. Yeah, we can push up to the wind towers. See that town of Ingogo, that little compound in Ingogo? That could be like a shitload of tanks or something.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Copy that. Be advised, our transport pilot's offline.
Copy that. Heard the explosion. So how many is in meat bags? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
User in your channel timed out.
Yeah, 4 tanks at Ganino.
Cool. Because now we're going to give Gimpy a really hard mission tonight.
Be advised, transport problems resolved.
Roger that. Triton Spartan. What's the carrying capacity of Jupiter 1-1?
Jupiter 1-1 has capacity 8 in the back, plus the gunner seat.
8. Copy that. That's just enough. That's 8 guys on the ground as it is, not counting you and I, but we can teleport ourselves.
Yeah.
Meat bag, Spartan.
Go for meat bags.
Status of tower.
Southwest tower clear. We are on the roof.
Copy that. Rappel down and return to my position. Cool. Now we can gear them up and fly to LZ Bravo and get them fucked.
There you go. There's more than enough there. So if mini mission complete, I think.
Awesome. Yeah, we can always.
As soon as they land and they dust off, I'll set the most northern group like in their general direction. See what happens.
Yeah. Give it a pilot a chance to do his thing, and then fly around, spot the enemy tanks, have them come in, and lay low on them.
Cool. Right, so I'm hearing. I've got an alternative of 70 on my long range in my right ear, and I've got 50 as well on my right ear. I've got 100 and 105 in my left.
Oof.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, you can always put yourself invisible and get near my position if you need to stay close.
Because, well, like as I said earlier, I saw your video and I thought, fuck, you've got a lot to do.
But I can manage it if I have it set right, because the respawn is the biggest.
Yeah.
The respawn was the biggest problem that broke a lot of the Zeus by themselves.
On that, do I need to set a respawn at the LZ?
Meat bags, try.
Well, we'll set something where we'll actually probably have one respawn at the AC tower, or we'll have Gimpy doing a. That makes it tricky.
Between us and LZ Alpha appears clear.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, that would be tricky. Because if we had a chopper, we would have been having Zoid flying back and forth, being able to pick them up, put it like a respawn point somewhere with an RSOC, right, and they could just get picked up and then get flown into the LZ again, and then meet up with the group. But since it's only since it's only Gimpy, it's.
Right, so as soon as they, so I know how to do this now. If I put a respawn vehicles blue photo down,
We don't have it won't work. Respawn vehicles won't work in this mission right now, unless you drag that one from the spawn point. Then that's just fighting with a crappy air vehicle. Yeah, while it's in mission, you can't drop that down because the server needs to read the script and understand what it's doing. When you drop an object down, it just sees an object. It doesn't see the script.
Okay. Alright, won't bother then.
Yeah, it would have worked if it was like that, but unfortunately it doesn't. That's why if we ever lose a respawn vehicle in a mission, they're pretty much screwed.
You've got a goat on your back still.
I don't see it. I have the icon. There's one, but it disappears. I don't know.
Big Mike was killed. Hey.
Okay. Triton Spartan.
I can see him.
Send it.
Roger, have Jupiter 1-1 land and meet up over here. We'll have a quick brief before mini mission.
Hey, mate.
You good?
Yeah, good.
Got a mission ready?
Yeah.
You guys gonna be begging me to keep running them, not have him do it. Oh, see, there's my girlfriend.
It's been on your back the entire time, by the way.
Yeah, I know it's hide it because I happened to do some stuff to Zeus and I saw it sitting there.
Yeah, I zoomed in to sort my load out because I've got no green smoke, and then I just saw the icon. I was like, where the hell? Where the hell? Are we down?
We're just waiting for Gimpy. Well, it would have worked out. We had enough numbers to do everyone in the hind, but then Thomas connected and.
How many people have we got passengers total?
We think we got now 9. Yeah, there you go. And Thomas just disconnected, so it's 8 again.
Never mind.
What the hell happened to Big Mike?
He's coming in.
Here he comes. What happened to you, Mike?
No, I can't see shit up there.
It's foggy. Trying to raise you on the radio, couldn't hear you.
Well, you obviously didn't have the right channel for me then.
I was going to say you're not.
Mike.
Did you get stuck on the building, Mike?
Maybe.
Alrighty.
Mez. You're not supposed to be hanging up the young guys by the pants on the side of the buildings.
Alrighty, we have a mini mission thanks to Wolf building it for me. We are going to be taking, if you check your maps, we have an LZ Bravo. Since we lost our primary transport chopper, Gimpy, you're going to have to fly these guys in and at 2 LZ Bravo.
Okay.
You pick your route. You can use the arrow that's Wolf already put in. You can make your other path to it if you need to. You come in. All the intel we have is there's a group of enemy forces protecting a couple of tanks down by the second question mark, down by that little hut town. We are to clear out the enemy troops, get up in position, and JTAC will call you in to destroy it. Should be enough for everyone to have fun. Any questions?
Can someone please wipe the cockpit of that flipping Hind because it's very dirty?
Parts has a question.
They're all dirty. Welcome to flying.
Go ahead, Parts.
What enemy are we up against?
Wolf, you did the Ardician, right?
Yep, I understand.
Oh, they're Kardashians. Okay.
Yeah. They're lovely people. However, they decided to occupy a small island down there. Git.
Awesome.
Choice of terrain, by the way.
Anti-aircraft threat.
That's a good fucking shout.
I don't believe. Nope. I did tell him. I made sure. I told him not to. The only threat you probably will have is technicals and possibly the tanks. Might want to shoot your ass out of the sky. Should be a clear insert to LZ Bravo. We'll get in there. You guys will get in there. Dismount. Do your quick perimeter. Wait till the chopper takes off, and then proceed south to the turbines. Clear those enemies out.
One question. One life, multiple life, what?
Say again?
One life,
Are we going to do a single life or multiples?
We'll have multiple. We'll have a respawn.
Question, say again what the target to destroy is?
There's a couple of MBTs down by near the question mark in that possible hut area. Yes, in that circle somewhere.
Yeah, there's enough for a helo strike.
Ingenio.
We literally have unguided rockets.
That's fine. That gives him practice.
RS8s, but there's a lot.
Yeah, but
between
aren't necessarily going to kill a tank.
Oh, S8s will if I can hit them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you hurt it, we can finish it off. You know?
Well, you do have an AT stick. So you got a couple AT sticks that will.
40 S8s, I'll hit them wherever, and it'll be everywhere.
I have a little AT.
2 AT shots.
Him on the edge, because it'll try to take about 4 when we get inside the ending compartment and the rest of us.
Alrighty.
Step away for 2 minutes.
Any questions?
So mostly infantry. There's some vehicles to shoot at, particularly for the Hind. So call it in if and when you see it, guys.
I won't shoot it unless it's called in.
Exactly. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's enough here to go in the chopper. You guys are all in the same short range. You got one long range to get a hold of Triton, the Triton to call to aircraft, and then communicate with me. So you guys are all set.
Does everyone have enough smoke? I only have 4 white at the moment. That's all I have.
Yeah, 6 white was.
Yeah, I'm down to the last packet of 20.
Do you want me to get some smoke rockets on the Hind for you, Potts?
What's our short range?
Channel switched.
Short range is 100. 100.
But you know, I'll teach these guys to use terrain, so sticking their head up.
Says you.
You're the only one that uses terrain besides me.
All right, ladies.
I see the rest of these guys will run right across the ridgeline. Hey, shoot me!
Sledge, how's your ass doing from the last training session?
I wasn't. I wasn't above the ridge. I was down at 5 meters. I don't know how he got me, but damn.
From my perspective, you were not behind a rock. That was all I can say. All right, I did drop an arsenal. Gear up if you need to.
Crosses turn at noughts and crosses, by the way.
That rock was bigger than this crate.
It's 8:45. Let's get a wiggle on.
Get him a chance to gear up.
More smoke.
Gan, did you log in as medic?
Yeah.
Ah, cool. No, did you say? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Cool. I just want to know that we've got one. You know what I mean? Yay!
I'll be right back.
About to shoot my girlfriend here in a second.
What, this thing? Do you want me to do it?
I want to do it. I didn't do it.
Oh, what? This guy's head up your ass. Oh, dear.
All right, if you're all set. That's less ammo now he has in his helicopter.
Quite a lot to interact normally.
All right, when you're all set, mount up and proceed to LZ Bravo. He just shuts down his engine.
I had to make a cup of tea.
Come on, folks, let's get going.
Spartan Triton.
Go for Spartan.
ETA on last two to load up.
Roger, looks like they just got finished doing what they're doing. In the chopper, let's go! Right, Spartan inbound, 2 friendlies.
You just sent that on 50.
Yeah, I should have. I heard something click and disconnect, I don't know. I'm going to teleport myself to the little hut system that's just northwest of the LZ. That little compound.
Roger.
That way I should be in cover and not get shot at.
Spartan and meat bags. This is Triton. ETA to LZ Bravo is 5 mics. 5 mics to LZ Bravo.
Spartan acknowledge.
Spartan and Meatbags, this is Triton. Jupiter is 3 mics from LZ, 3 mics.
Copy that, Triton from Spartan.
Say again?
Spartan acknowledges their Triton 3 kilometers out.
Copy that. All call signs, 1 mic till touchdown.
How did you die?
I had to because I couldn't figure out how to flip in Zeus himself over here.
If you have your Zeus module, you just have to click on the ground next to this position, right-click it, double right-click sometimes, and it'll bring up that little object that says teleport Zeus.
Oh, fuck's sake.
That's fine, mate. Well, with Zeus thing, you should be able to teleport yourself regardless of how. Teleport player, you could have just put a marker down, teleport player, and just click on your name, and it will teleport you here.
No, I can't do it. Hang on.
You got your Zeus modules in, right? Or you didn't? You have them not for this?
I must not have them on.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah.
Training, isn't it? That's why, bastard.
Yeah. The best way to know if you have it is how does your menu option look? Does it look clunky, chunky, cluttered up?
It's everything's open.
Spartan Meatbags underground.
Free.
Copy that meatbag. Yeah. Okay, so that's why. Yeah. Sorry, if I'd have known that ahead of time, so I would have teleported you over here with me.
Right. I'm looking at them now. Right. So they're on the ground. Good.
Yep.
They're tested off. Right, let's move these troops.
I'll let you do that. I'm just going to sit here and listen and monitor like a Spartan should. I brought the arsenal crate over and everything.
Small team in.
I didn't even realize the time. It's almost mission. The training's over almost. Holy smokes!
Yeah, I know.
I got a late start. Holy shit! I wasn't paying attention to the time. Meatbag Spartan.
Meatbag Spartan. Go ahead.
Roger. Yeah, proceed southwest to the marker enemy question mark position. Start proceeding southwest up the hill to the wind turbines.
Copy that. We're taking fire from that general direction.
Roger that. Clear out the enemy. Didn't realize it was roughly. Now it's 8 minutes to mission end, but we'll run it. If these people continue, we'll do a quick debrief at the end. I tell you, Wolf, if they start shooting in my direction, I'm going to return fire.
Yeah, the enemy is shooting them.
Good.
Or shooting at them.
I'm going to take a peek at Zeus. I killed one so far.
Yay. Bastard.
Well, that's 2 dead.
Two are dead.
Yep. 3. Ooh, they're starting to get them. Oh shit, one of your tanks is coming up over the hill.
Oh dear.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Well, let's see if they paying attention to it.
See if they report it. There should be another one as well. He's trundling his way up the other side.
Yeah. Once he gets up there, I might take over the gunner so that it doesn't just immediately just kill him. Alright, I'm going to remote control the tank. I want to see what they do.
Channel switched. Channel switched.
Meat bags, Spartan, censored, red over.
Spartan meatbags, we got a little bit of contact with Oh, yeah, 190 from Alex Case, 400 meters, got an airstrike coming in on an MBT.
What he said.
Spartan copy.
.30 seconds till strike.
Oh, ay, 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 ow, ow. Really? Really? I'm sorry, Kenny, I couldn't laugh at that, buddy. You killed the crew member, but not a single hit on the tank.
No effect on target. Repeating mass fire mission.
Ready? Get up, back up the hill.
Seconds till strike.
Where are you, Gimpy? Oh, there you are. Hey, ow, ooh, ow, ooh. Ow. Fuck this.
Meatbag. Triton, be advised, dismount scene from MBT north. Correction, south.
Copy that. No, additional MBT 206 for mine.
MBT 206 not seen.
Okay.
Meatbags. Triton, be advised, I have your gun run inbound on that infantry contact to the south. Meatbags, be advised. Strike inbound on windmills, 1 mic.
Gimpy, if I hit you, buddy, I'm sorry, but this is a heck of a shot. Ah, short.
Meatbags, try and be advised. Fire mission inbound on MBT 184, Crest of Hill.
Come on, Ho. Come on, get me. I don't want to shoot. Come on. Nice. It destroyed my tanks. Actually, the first one, I was sitting there in side view watching, and I watched the rocket go over the top of the turret and hit behind the side of the tank. Not a single hit on the tank. I was sitting here like, ouch. I took out the crew as best I could, so I wouldn't have them killing them.
Meatbags, try in. Meatbags to IC, Triton.
It's a couple of guys that they've missed.
Aw, they shot me.
Meatbags, Triton. Literally anybody that is on the ground that isn't myself or Spartan, Triton.
Dang it! It said it was on HE grenade and it was a black smoke. Oh. That's weird. Yeah, I ran up between parts and search one, and the guy threw a black smoke while I tried to cook off a frag grenade. Which is weird.
inbound on Alpha 1 for that MBT.
Oh! Nice. Now they're all showing up.
Mevax Triton, be advised, contacts northeast.
Another MBT? Yeah, I didn't know the other tank was there, so I had to get into it. Yeah, we'll just let them finish cleaning out these guys they have, and then we'll call it.
Meatbags, Triton, I've got what are you guys down on my location?
Yeah. Alright, let's just let them clear out these rest of these guys and get picked up.
Triton, can you identify Sludge's apparently AFK?
Copy that, can one of you step up, please?
I just did. I'll just do radio.
I'll just put him as prisoner so he doesn't get shot.
You destroyed a tank. Did you take away the tank hulk, or does it do it itself?
No, I didn't take it away. He went backwards, but we need to probably delete him so they can finish this out. And then we could call it quits for training.
Yeah.
I'm just going to delete him right quick. There we go. So all they got now is just regular ground troops.
Guys coming up behind them.
User in your channel timed out.
Triton, Spartan.
Stand up.
Roger. You guys get a good clear time. Have Jupiter 1-1 come in and pick you guys up and head back to base.
Copy was that. We're doing extract from current location.
A firm, current location. This will give them a chance to get the chopper in a weird spot while under fire.
Roger. Sledge is coming back in the looks of it.
Yeah, I happened to see him move his head around, and then I uncapted him.
Meat bags, Triton, you on net?
Search funds listening.
So what is go back moving
Alright,
towards you.
Sledge, be advised we're doing an extract from my current location to your south 100 meters.
Yeah, I'm moving, trying to get position on these guys, get your pound.
No, he hasn't. They took them all out.
Just one left.
Just took down the arm on the Vic to the south. If you shoot it one more time, it'll go. Yeah, I'm dropping mortars on the Vics. That'll hopefully give them a bit of effect.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, that one is way too close to him.
Cooking off.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I've got TeamSpeak back now.
Meat bags, Triton, be advised. 30 seconds till extract at blue
We
smoke.
need
LZ
to
Charlie.
move from there. We can't stay there. We need to move.
Getting extracted.
Seeing.
And I just put the friendlies right up there so they can get extracted at the same time.
Meat bags, be ready to load up. Nice and quick, please.
Put a red smoke under the troop truck. I am going to put a 45-second. Once that chopper lands, I'm putting a HE round 45 seconds on that truck. So they should be in the hind and out of there before this round hits. 45 seconds now.
Yeah, red smoke's down.
Yep. I know if they take too long, because that round will hit. I'm watching it. Alright, they're all aboard. Beautiful.
Spartan Triton, be advised. Meat bags in the air.
Copy that. We'll see you at base. They probably took 40
Copy
seconds for that.
See you at base.
Alright, I'll teleport us back to base. Awesome. We're at base.
Cool. Where they're going to come in?
Not sure. I'm going to delete your LZ marker.
I was just about to do all that.
I'm going to drop one right here at our position. Alright, I'll put a marker down for mission complete debrief here. Triton, Spartan.
Send it.
Roger, at base. Marker, mission complete debrief here. Land there.
Copy that.
We might want to back up a little, but oh well. We'll wait till they show up. I'll pop smoke out when they get close, and then they can land.
I want to do that.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, well, when they get close. Yeah, no problem.
I want to. Hang on. Oh, Lisa shot something.
Ow, I'm bleeding.
Hey, I didn't shoot you. Oh, hello, Sledge.
Okay.
Sorry, I had a puppy emergency, and since he's only 7, going on 8 weeks.
Alright, pop smoke.
Smoke out.
Triton, Spartan, blue smoke at location.
Blue smoke.
Might do a red one as well.
Don't throw red. Just keep the blue away. They see red, they might abort and then crash and then get killed. Oof, that was a little hard. Alrighty.
My guy is apparently walking by himself. There we go.
Earplugs out.
I did find the Mavericks on it.
They're not Mavericks. They're Hellfire.
And now I hear clearly.
But you can sort of.
Alrighty. Debrief. Excellent look. You guys did an excellent job disembarking and remounting up in the chopper. Took about 40 seconds at the end to get everyone on, but that is, you also had to cover a little bit of a distance to get in. But excellent. You guys were under 45 seconds, which is good. Overall, it was overall. I didn't pay attention to the time, so you guys were kind of running a little late. But you guys did excellent in maneuvering and calling in strikes. Gimpy, I'll let you know. Hopefully you have better weapons on the chopper next time. I watched one of the rockets fly right over to tank. And nothing hit the T-72 at all into the second pass. I mean, I sat there and watched it. I just sat there and watched it. It just like boom, boom, watched it around go over it, boom, boom, and I'm sitting there, third-person view, looking at the ground, and I'm like, nothing, not even a scratch. I'm like, ooh.
Ultimately, an S8 won't actually kill an MBT in real life.
Yeah.
That's
It would
what has the pods on the side for.
Yeah. Would have done, but it was an excellent. Good job on your air support call in. Good job, Joffus. Any questions about tonight? Wolf?
Okay, so I laid down 4 MBTs. One got a little bit lost and we deleted him in the end. So you took out 3 T-72s. Well done. That was obviously mostly helicopter. Brilliant work, guys. Especially for heard it on the radio. People calling stuff in. That was all good stuff. I put down about 4 Hilux, closed Hilux with loads of supporting infantry, and to kick off, there was a couple of fire teams that just made their way down the hill to start engaging you almost as soon as you landed. So yeah, there was one guy that went running off towards the beach on his own, but so I tried to drag him back. In the end, I just got bored with him. I gave him to Nez, and he sort of did his thing. But yeah, you took them all out. Well done, guys. I provided a little bit of effect there as you were coming in, just dropping 81s onto the already destroyed vehicles to give you a bit of sound and a bit of excitement and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, cool. Hopefully you all got something out of that. That was really good. I didn't actually zoom right in to see any of your fire and movement, but it seemed okay. Most of you stayed alive for a lot longer than I thought, so all good. Sledge had a puppy thing that was going on, but yeah, you pretty much nailed all my guys, or my op 4, so well done. That is all.
One comment.
Yep.
Yep.
There was the bright spot that marked friendly position with red.
I forgot that I had red smoke marked in my grenade launcher.
Oh,
Deal with it. Yeah. But
The only-
why it was called out.
Good fucking job you were a JTAC and could tell me not to shoot at red, didn't it?
Yeah, the only red smoke I deployed tonight was the ones I threw down to mark a truck near you guys' position.
Yeah.
Nice shooting.
That was, I just dropped that, and then when I saw the chopper land, I put a 45-second mortar strike on the truck. It just kind of give me an estimate of how long it took you guys to mount up and leave, which it took about 40 seconds, give or take.
It took less than 30 seconds the helicopter was on the ground, because I said, Gimpy, you have 30 seconds take off no matter what.
There you go.
Oh, well done,
They
guys.
were pretty quick. I gave it at least 5 seconds.
Stop throwing smoke.
No flashbangs, please. Don't use flashbangs, please. Flashbangs bypass the ace hearing, no tinnitus, and a lot of us have tinnitus.
Any other questions, comments?
Please.
That was actually me. I thought I had. I'll be honest.
Take yourself away.
Yeah, please,
Go and have a word with yourself.
Tinnitus, I'm sensitive to noise. I'm really sensitive to noise. I can't have the earplugs in.
Oh, no, it's no flashbangs,
no.
not no grenades.
Well, I think you guys have thrown pretty much everything, but one more, and this one's gonna hurt.
What do you mean like that? The one at your feet?
No.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.